Well, good morning. Here we are on the exciting day for me. I really enjoy this part. This is going to be step 4 of my food plot process. This is planting day. As you know, I came out in the previous video, fertilized and harrowed it in, and it looks pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is just scuff the surface one more time because we had some pretty heavy rains the day before, so it's packed it. So I just want to loosen it up real quick before I plant. The planting process today on this side here, as I move my blind down, is I am going to put a 10-foot wall from this corner, and that's where I come into the food plot, all the way up around this side. There's an actual house sitting down there about 500 yards, all the way up to this point. 10-foot wall of Egyptian wheat. And the reason why I'm doing that is to really kind of make the deer feel a little more secure coming out into the food plot, that they can't see me coming in, or I don't spook nothing. After that, I'm going to put rows of soybeans with rows of nothing in between, so that it gives me time when the soybeans come up 7 or 8 inches that I can go and spray, because they are Roundup ready beans. So I'm going to spray as they come up, keep the weeds down, and then in August, in those rows where my four-wheeler would spray, I'm going to plant the turnip and radish and kale in between those rows to get me through the fall and give them some more supplement. So let me go ahead and get this scuffed up, and we'll get back with you on the next process. You can see we're almost done. Just a couple more passes, a little advice on learning with these harrows to get them to dig in. You want to go slow, probably 4 or 5 miles an hour tops. If not, you're just going to feel them skipping across the top, not doing their job, but we're almost done. So. All right, scuffing her is all done. I've gone and changed out the harrows to the cultipacker, and we're going to start the seeding process. So first, like I said, I'm going to try and do like a 8-foot wall around 2 sides here of Egyptian wheat. Now, Egyptian wheat basically acts as a barricade. There's no really beneficial, I don't believe, to deer. I don't know if they really want to eat it, but it does make like a blind. a natural blind. It grows probably, depends on how well you can get it to go, probably 6 to 8 feet tall. And it just makes a barricade. So we're gonna try planting that first and then do the soybeans. With my seeds, I buy all my seeds from Deer Creek Seed Company. I believe they're out of Wisconsin. Great company to work with. Got any kind of seed you can imagine, with good descriptions, good prices, how-tos, what it looks like if you don't know what you're buying, and a question section. So we're going to do Egyptian wheat with Eagle Seed soybeans, which are Roundup ready and ready for spraying after they come up. It won't hurt them. I've also picked up some soybean inoculate. For those of you that don't know what an inoculate is, I really don't either. It's really it's like a bacteria that you put on. You treat the seed, and how you treat it is you put your seed in a 5-gallon bucket, put your inoculant in, and then I'm just going to use ginger ale, and the ginger ale basically holds that bacteria to your seed, and it helps with germination and growth that seed needs to grow. Now, not all seeds need that. I'm finding that it's really the big seeds, corn, soybeans. I don't know what else needs an inoculant, but the smaller seeds don't need that. Some of it already has it in it. But so we're going to get started with the planting process. All right, Egyptian wheat is all planted. Now I'll show you how we mix up the soybeans, get them inoculated, and then we'll get them spread and cultivate. You can see the soybean is a lot bigger of the seed. Easier to see when you plant, and I'm not using a planter, I'm just using the spreader and then cultipacking. You can use a planter, but it works just as good this way. I'm going to do half a bucket, and then you don't need to use all the inoculant because this is good. This treats 300 pounds, and all I've got is a 50-pound bag. 50-pound bag of seed will do 1 acre, but I'm not doing the whole acre, but we're going to overseed it anyway. Just going to put some inoculant in to coat that seed. And then give her a good coating. Probably have a drink first. And then if I had a stick around, so I got an old 2x4 here. Try and mix it all up. You can see how the inoculant is just sticking to that seed before it goes into the ground. Like I said, it's a bacteria that helps that seed to germinate and grow. It's what it needs to grow. What the farmers use, just in a lot bigger process. So now, this little Egyptian wheat out. where that's wet, it's going to be interesting to see how well it goes through the spreader. I may end up having to hand toss it, but I'll let you know. So let's give her a try. No, she's sticking. Well, as I thought, the seed was sticking inside the spreader, so I hand spread that row. Now I'll get a cultipacket and then I'll move on to the next row and we'll show you that. So you can see the reason why we cultipack is to get that seed to soil contact. You want that seed just under the surface. Some seeds require so much dirt, ½ inch, ½ inch over that seed to cover it. Plus you don't want the birds coming and taking all your seed or turkeys, and it just firmly packs it onto the soil to help germination. So that is one row. We've got a lot more to go. Well, taking me quite a while, but doing that by hand, that's a lot of work, but the reward should be good. I'm on my last row to the end, just about through my 50-pound bag. I'll get this last row down, get it cultipacted, and then what every farmer wants, you pray for rain. But I know we have rain coming the day after tomorrow, just enough to set that seed and soak it, and then we wait, keep our fingers crossed, and I'll get back together with you on step 5, I guess it is.